As you can see, we have a P0138, which is for the bank 1 sensor 2 O2 sensor voltage being low, and a P0140, which is for the same thing. But basically on these Chevys, there's a couple fuses that you're going to want to check. And also on this particular O2 sensor location, there's a big problem with chafing, which I'm going to show you both of those. So let's go ahead and go underneath the hood here. Alright, so I have the fuse cover pulled off here, and you can see I have marked with a black dot O2B sensor 10 amp and O2A sensor 10 amp, which are going to be fuse 8 and 18. So if we go with our fuse box here, it's actually going to be this 10 amp and this 10 amp. So you're going to want to check those before replacing the O2 sensor. And also the bank 1 sensor 2 sensor on this truck is located on the driver's side after the catalytic converter, and we're going to go underneath there and I'm going to show you where to check for chafing, which is very common on these. Also, if you want to know how to find out where your O2 sensor is located, I will leave a link to that video up here. Okay, so we're under the truck now, and this is our bank 1 sensor 2 O2 sensor right there. And as you can see, it's actually right over this front drive shaft. And I have seen in many cases, especially if this has been replaced before, and the wiring is too long, the aftermarket wiring is too long, it will actually shave through on this drive axle. They're going to get wrapped up in it, so certainly something else you're going to want to check before replacing it. You can see I see a little chafing right there. So I'm just going to pull this wire back a little and see if we see any damage. And I don't, so yep. But if all that checks out alright, chances are your O2 sensor has failed. And like I said, if you're having a problem finding out which O2 sensor is which, I also have a video on that. I will leave in the video description below.